This is the Madden Championship Series brought to you by USAA, an official salute to service partner of Madden and the NFL. USAA, proud to serve the military and their families. And we join you from USAA Stadium. Brandon Gaudin and Charles Davis on the game.
For me, it's coaching. Who prepared his team the best going into this one?
And look at this. Right away, loose football. And the Vikings pick up the football. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. It's hard enough to play on the road in this league as it is, but to start on the road with a fumble on the opening kickoff, just not the precedent you obviously want to set.
Not at all, and now it's just words because they talked about it all week. From the time they start game planning for this one, remember, going into hostile territory, we have to set the tone right in the beginning, and they do the exact opposite.
That was Will Anderson getting home and finishing the play. How about the defense there trying to set the tone on the very first play of the game?
Yeah, there's a little bit of a glow here tonight because they brought the heat right out of the gate. What a good job establishing a tone for this one.
So second and long, and got to be careful not to fall out of field goal range.
Run. Point it right. Up.
Here's Mayfield. And on the left sideline, he caught it, but out of bounds. According to the headlines, incomplete. So the ball a little late getting there, and it's third down.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make third down manageable. Unfortunately, that incompletion right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big third down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
Oh, this would be incomplete. The rush gets home just as he was letting that go. That could have been worse. Instead, it's fourth down. So coming on now is the field goal unit. They're going to try for three, and he'll need all the leg he's got here. And this one looks good. It is good. They were probably hoping to get him a little bit closer for a shorter field goal, but he was able to get it down from deep.
Nice little tester for him to begin things, huh? I think he was open for a little bit more of a chip shot. Instead, they made him stretch it out a little bit, but he's got to feel great now that he put it through the pipes.
At their own 20-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. On the ground, this is Terrell Davis. And he's brought down at the 22 after a gain of 2, and it brings up second down. From the 22, here's second and 8.
Early down stuff to put this offense in a precarious position. We know that securing the point of attack, especially against the big-bodied guys in the middle of this D, has got to be priority one.
And it's a short one here, complete to his tight end. And he's able to get this one up to his 30 before he's out of bounds.
Brings up third and inches.
Davis will try to run for it. And he's able to get it to the 33. Good enough for a first down. Only 3 there on the pickup, but that's enough to move the chains. So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33. Now McCarthy. And this one almost intercepted. Not a good throw here. Nearly an opening drive, INT.
It's now second down.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense if that fell harmlessly to the ground. Here's second and 10. Here's McCarthy. Getting this ball out wide for Davis. Finding room at midfield. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. That one, a gain of 20 and a first down.
But I think when they look at their offense, they think to themselves, weapons everywhere, and they want to move the ball around. They want to spread it to different people. But you absolutely know They want to get this man involved as well, and that's what they just did on that play.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
19, Tiger, no, 60.
McCarthy, he'll set to throw. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
I think he had to unload that one before he wanted to. He was right up in his grill. I think he was a dentist there without a license, don't you?
Just not enough time for the play to develop. Just lucky it wasn't a fumble, really. Throwing is McCarthy. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And this is going to turn into another first down as the tackle is made at the Vikings 23. They got 18 yards out of that one, and it gets them a new set of downs. Throwing again, McCarthy. And it's caught. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Oh, nice job there, putting the ball right in the doorstep of the goal line. Couldn't quite get in to pay dirt, but he got awfully close. Let's see if they can cash it in over the next couple of plays.
Davis will score. Touchdown, Legends. He finishes off the drive with a touchdown run, Charles. Remember, he also had a catch on this drive as well.
And that's what running backs want to be in today's NFL. A complete back. 3 downs, stay on the field, run it, and catch it. And he gets it done.
Now after the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Sanders. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Here are the Vikings now to start their next drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive just to get a kick. Most of them want it in with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive in with a kick other than the extra point. That's it.
Mayfield looks to throw. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards.
Another nice play there. They've gotten down into the red zone in no time at all. That's what this offense can do when they get on a roll. And now they're set up with a 1st and 10.
They'll run here with Raheem Mostert. And able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 without the 4. From the 4, this is 2nd down and 1.
Brings up second.
Mayfield on play action. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He's got his man. It's taken in for a Viking touchdown. Jerry Rice from 3 yards out. And the Vikings are once again back in front. Aubrey good with a PAT. And the lead is now 10-7. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated moves. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown. And the last time I look at repeat that, Charles' defense, they were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated, they both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step and assert its will over the other.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
To the air with McCarthy. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. And they're going to be set up in the red zone at the 15. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them, and they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
Following the interception, Mayfield. Looking in zone, but it's incomplete.
Well, we've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Now a 2nd and 10.
180. Stop.
To the left side, pass caught by Thornton. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds.
It's a gain of 7.
3rd and 3. They'll try and run here with Mostert. And he'll get into the end zone. Touchdown, Minnesota. Raheem Mostert, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Vikings are able to hold on to that lead. The extra point up and good by Aubrey. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. So now, Charles, this drive, maybe a touch more important, trying to erase the memory of that interception they had the last time out.
Yeah, and everyone goes through this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you, and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Well, that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bottling him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. Looking to throw McCarthy. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he's taken down right at the 45-yard line. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10, as they've got things rolling on this drive. His early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. No sticking necessary. That's the former Raider legend Lester Hayes. And the Vikings are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. The Minnesota offense about ready to get this next drive underway. They start near midfield following the interception as they begin 1st and 10. Pass complete right side to Bowers. And he's going to be taken down right at the 40-yard line. 12 yards there. 1st down, Vikings.
1st and 10 at the 40-yard line.
Mayfield down. And this is taken in at the 5. And he will reach the 5-yard line before going out of bounds. The Vikings with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter as they go to work on a 1st and goal. Here's Mostert. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Minnesota. Raheem Mostert with his 2nd touchdown here in this 1st half. And his guys now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead. Aubrey good with a PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. And he'll be out of bounds here just past the 20-yard line. The The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke.
And for the third time here, this match is intercepted.